Hey, it's Jason Kochis, and today I'm going to be inking a drawing of Lum from the anime Urusei Yatsura, and that is based on the manga by Rumiko Takahashi. This image, actually, I think is probably not originally by Rumiko Takahashi. It looks a little bit like a character study of Lum by probably one of the animators. Like I said, I don't believe this is originally illustrated by Rumiko Takahashi. I have real no way of knowing that, so if you are familiar, please let me know. Yeah, always start with the face, the eyes, working on the hair right now. Really like the emotion that Lum has in this illustration, and that's why I chose to ink it today. If you're not familiar with me, I am an illustrator working on a manga-inspired comic book. And you can find out more about that on my Patreon. And there's a link below the video for that. Turning the paper so I can get the appropriate angle when I'm using the brush. I got that tip from Walden Wong. You can find him on YouTube as well. This video is actually accelerated a little bit. I cannot ink this fast. But again, yeah, always rotating the paper to get my hand at the appropriate angle to make the correct marks that I want to make. I think I went a little bit too far with that elbow there, but I can correct that later on. I know that there is a new anime out for this show. I'm not sure if anyone's watching it. I am not able to watch it yet. If you are watching it, please let me know what you're thinking about it. Very simple character design here. Obviously, she's just got the swimsuit and a lot of hair. Like that hair. Right here, I wasn't really sure what was going on, so I might just fill in most of that with black ink a little bit later on. If you've been enjoying my videos, please consider liking and subscribing. Really appreciate that. But working on the darker areas of her hair here and her little horns. This is definitely an older style. It's not the current animation style that is out right now for the show. I believe this came out in the late 70s, early 80s. I started getting into Rumiko Takahashi with Ranma 1/2. So I knew of this property, but I never actually was able to find it anywhere until fairly recently. This drawing took about a half hour to complete, or to fully ink it in. I'm going to fill in the dark areas here of her hair. And again, if I make a mistake, I can always come back later and use white ink to cover that up. And that particular area is going to be filled in with black ink anyway, so I'm not too worried about the hair, that portion of the hair. And then putting the stripes in on the swimsuit. I do like the way the stripes go, the contour of the leg and the body and everything. It's really helpful. It's a little bit like, I don't know if you've ever drawn or inked in Spider-Man, but the webbing on Spider-Man, it really helps the form. The lines just sort of follow the contours of the muscles and everything. I do like that about her sort of stripes on her bathing suit and boots there. Really helps sell the drawing and the shape and the form of everything. Here I'm going to be filling in the black areas. I was going to use a bigger brush, but I just decided there wasn't too much, so I just kept the same brush that I had been using. This portion is accelerated a little bit faster than the rest of the videos as well. But yeah, I knew that these areas were going to be filled in, so I wasn't as careful with these lines as some of the rest of the drawing. It's already starting to look like the actual character. I had a lot of fun with this one. Hopefully you're enjoying it. But yeah, you can see how those lines just really sell the shape of her calf there. And I'm trying to go with, when I'm filling this in, sort of the direction of her hair would be coming down. I'd heard that was a better way to sell the drawing or the illusion. If you follow the contour or the direction of which way the hair would be going. And there you go. I filled in that area right under her chin. I think that makes it look a little bit better. Again, from the sketch, I wasn't able to tell what exactly was happening in there. Now I've got the Tombow brush pen. Just going to go around and correct some of the areas that, maybe sharpen up some of the lines and the points. Fill in some of the areas that I think need to be corrected. Yeah, I like the hair. I think that needs to be a little bit thicker, a little more of like a shadow on her face there as well. And here I've got the white ink. There are a couple areas that I felt like I went a little bit too far, and I just want to clean up some of the areas of the drawing. Got the Tombow brush out again. Fixing a couple more things that I may have seen, like the eyelashes. A little bit more definition in her eyes. Looking at the whole drawing, trying to figure out if there's any areas I think need to be corrected or worked on a little bit more. And here we go. On the left is the original drawing, and on the right is my inked version. Hopefully you like it. Please let me know in the comments below. And again, please like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to support me in a different way, please follow me and join me on Patreon. Thanks.